Hello, welcome to our seminar software on SPSS. To begin with, today we are going to be talking about one sample t-test. Now, what is one sample t-test? One sample t-test is a statistical test that we normally use to make hypotheses about a claim, or let's say a hypothesis concerning a mean measure. So one sample t-test is always about a mean measure. For example, supposing you are in a particular company, and in this company you manufacture products, and now supposing that the mean rate of manufacture of your products as claimed by some of your workers is 23. So now this becomes a hypothesis. How do we test to know whether this particular hypothesis is true or not? So now statistics has come out with a more efficient statistical test known as one sample t-test, which we can actually use to test about this claim. So to begin with, let us launch our SPSS software. So I'll begin by going to my start menu, then I type SPSS, then I click on it to launch it. But I'm already having it on the screen, so I just need to maximize it. Now, if you don't have SPSS software on your PC, you can actually go to Google and then have a download of SPSS where you can enjoy. Just type SPSS setup and then search on it, and once you search, you'll be able to download it. So now, once you open this SPSS software, we have two types of views on SPSS software. We have the variable view and then the data view. Now, the variable view is where you enter your information. That is the data that is given to you. That is where you enter it. Now, once you enter data into the variable view, it gets reflected into the data view. For example, if I type anything here, it will reflect on the data view. So now, talking about one sample t-test, we are going to be starting with one of our examples. And in this example, suppose an outbreak of salmonella in a community was attributed to ice cream produced at a certain factory. Now, scientists measured the level of salmonella in 9 randomly sampled batches of ice cream. The levels were recorded as follows: 0.593, 0.142, 0.329, 0.691, 0.231, 0.793, 0.519, 0.392, 0.418. Now, the question we are asking here is there evidence that the mean level of salmonella in the ice cream is greater than 0.3? This is a hypothesis test, and the question is that, is the claim true that the mean level measure of salmonella in the ice cream is greater than 0.3? So now, to test our hypothesis, our null hypothesis should be that the mean level of salmonella is equal to 0.3, and our alternative is that the mean level of salmonella is greater than 0.3. So now, what we are going to do is that we are going to start by entering the data into our SPSS, and take notes, once we do, any p-value that we get in our one sample t-test which is less than 0.05, it shows significance, and it implies that we should reject our null hypothesis. So let's start with the entry of our data. Now, we are going to name this as ice. Let's name it as cream. So this is cream. And now when you come here, we have the type of data you are entering. Is it numeric, string, dot, comma, or dot? So when you click on the three dots, you have the variable type. So we always have numeric, comma, dot, scientific notation, date, dollar, custom currency, and string. So in this our case, we have a numeric data. So we click on the numeric as it's already the default. So once we press OK, we'll move to the next one. The width is 8, in a sense that we can enter a lot of, about more than 6 or 7 data sets. Mostly that is the default size for entering width of numbers in SPSS. So we'll not mind that, because that doesn't matter in our study here. And then we'll go to the decimal. Now the decimal tells us the decimal point of our data set. Now when we come back here, realize that our decimal points here, we have 0.593, that is about 3 decimal places. So that means that we have to come back to our SPSS software and then change our decimals to 3. So when I click here, it goes to 3. So now I come here. Now this label talks about what we want to measure. Now we want to measure salmonella ice